Hi everyone, I'm Mary Tracy Pawan. I will present on this concept paper regarding a study on the exploring event technology adoptions in Malaysia MICE industry through the TOE model, a conceptual framework. MICE industry in Asia has experienced a massive development in the last decade where Asia is known as the central hub for MICE events. MICE, a vital component of the global tourism and hospitality industry, which representing a diverse range of events including meeting, conference, exhibition, incentive travel, and trade show. The local MICE industry attracted a total of 111,298 delegates to 153 events, which generating 1.053 billion in 2006, according to the report by the MICEP in 2017. However, due to the global COVID pandemic crisis, this has enforced the event organizer to go beyond the status quo of their current practices and work toward fulfilling the SDG for positive impact and change through technology and innovation. Technology is a key factor for the event sector to survive the difficulties faced in today's world. Technology advances have prompted significant changes within the global MICE environment, which numerous forms of technologies can be found in the event industries. Besides that, MICE business is constantly on the lookout for cutting-edge technology to make meeting more practical. By leveraging digital tools and technology, event organizers can create more engaging and interactive experience for attendees, subsequently making events to become more memorable and enjoyable. The rise of mobile devices has given a significant impact toward mobile event apps. Mobile device has become an essential part of everyday life, and event organizer has been quick to adopt mobile technology to improve the event experience for attendees. Furthermore, virtual and hybrid event platform also offer significant benefit for attendees. This platform allow attendees to participate in event remotely, which can be valuable especially for individuals who are unable to travel to the event location. Virtual and hybrid event can include features such as live streamings, interactive chat room, and virtual exhibit hall, which can make attendees feel like they are truly part of event when they are participate remotely. Artificial intelligence or AI has received growing attention among academic and professionals across various industries, including automotive, transportation and logistics, pharmaceutical, agriculture and manufacturing. The event sector has not been left out of this trend, which trade journal reference to AI revolutionist event management. This report identified potential AI applications such as chatbot, facial recognition, matchmaking and service reward in event and suggest positive implications such as better return on the ROI, efficiency and cost-cutting effect. However, there have been difficulties to implement AI in the event industry, and the adoption of AI has been relatively slow in event business. Therefore, there is a need to study the factors influencing the adoption of this event technology. The adoption of event technology has become increasingly important, and with the rise of digital and virtual event, technology has become essential for event planning and executions. There are several enablers of adoption that can be facilitate the implementation and the use of this technology in MICE, such as enhance the level of attendee engagement, provide insight into attendee demographic, personalize event experience, and help to reduce the need for printed material and streamline event management process. The MICE industry have greatly benefited from the advance in event technology, ranging from virtual platforms to the event management software. Despite the potential benefit, there are still significant barriers that hinder the industry from fully embracing these technological innovations, such as lack of technical expertise, expensive costs, security concerns, and resistance to change. The MICE industry did not leverage its capability until the COVID-19 pandemic began. Many MICE organizers were identified as never reaching their full potential and lagging behind other tourism sectors. There are many factors that influence the adoptions, including difficulty to deliver on various aspects of the virtual experience, very challenging, budget constraint, and a skill shortage. Therefore, to fully understand the impact of event technology on MICE industry, this study is intended to explore the factors that drive event technology adoption from the event organization perspective. There are two research objectives in this study. The first one is to identify the level of event technology adoptions in MICE industry, and the second is to evaluate how this technology characteristic, organizational characteristic, and environmental characteristic influence the adoption of this event technology toward MICE industry in Malaysia. For the research gap in this study, the first one, previous study have explored the marketing strategy, event management process, factors in selecting MICE destination, and event design in Malaysia. However, scarce research exists, particularly in Malaysia, regarding event technology adoption. And the second one, many researchers have invested significant effort to build theory that predict user technology adoption. However, there are no significant models that can explain the role of event technology in the MICE industry in Malaysia from the perspective of event organizer. Previous study using the theory of planned behavior, the theory of acceptance model, and the theory of reason action in exploring the behavioral intention in adopting technology. However, Kusot-Watana and friends suggested that the model or theory can be extended or explored. TOE framework was developed in 1990 by Ternetsky and Fletcher in 1990s. It identified three aspects of an organizational context that influence the process by which it adopts and implements technological innovations. So there are technological context, organizational context, and environmental context. Technological referred context describe both the internal and external technologies relevant to the firm. These include current practices and equipment internal to the firm, as well as set of available technology external to the firm. Organizational context refer to descriptive measures about the organization such as scope, size, and managerial structures. Environmental context is the area where organizations conduct business, competitors, and dealing with the government. This underpinning theory work at the organizational level and it indicates where the firm adoption decision is influenced by these three elements. The conceptual framework purpose for this study is depicted in the figure shown. Three were incorporated from the technological context, including perceived behavioral control, security concern, perceived ease of use. The top management supporting condition and were derived from organizational context, government policy, regulation, and external pressure were derived from the environmental context. So for the scope of this study will focus on the MICE industry in Malaysia. We will cover the 26 convention center in Malaysia. Respondent criteria is manager of different operational division in convention center. And this study will be using sequential mixed method, which will be used qualitative method and quantitative method. These are the list of the convention center that are available in Malaysia. Significance of this study, of course, it will extend the existing literature, the role of event technology adoption, and for the practical side, the empirical work of this study will underpin the recommendation for event organizer and event technology developer to better understand the needs of the event technology. As a conclusion, event technology has become an unavoidable component of event management in the new economy. To be able to use To use this technology, event organizers must understand that the shift from traditional to contemporary approaches is not solely based on technology as infrastructure, but rather represent a shift in the organization policy to the business model and market in order to remain competitive. Thus, this study will dive deeper into the adoptions of event technology in MICE industry in Malaysia. By establishing a framework of event technology adoption in MICE industry, this study will enable the event organizer, particularly the convention center, to make informed decisions about adoptions of event technology. Finally, the study finding will offer insight that can contribute to the overall development and sustainability of MICE industry in Malaysia.